All right. And invite it when or make me leader.
Oh, okay, sorry. Give me a second.
Oh,
If you are a druid or ranger, you can do a staff quest that gives you a magic weapon. You just have to kill a null hunter until you get both a top and a bottom half of the staff. It's easy to camp. Yeah, he's playing a bard right now, so that probably won't work for him. What are you doing? Sitting down? It's a sit-down party?
He said follow him. So
all right. Where's the other shaman?
Come
Yes.
this way.
his name's Dirty Hip or Clean Hippie. I don't know what his tune's name though. So oh gosh, dude, guy's got that fancy levitate. Do you got levitate on your boots there, Mister Bart?
Or the Peggy Club, probably.
Well, if he had the quickie boots, he could give group levitate. Because I keep jumping this stupid thing.
Packing for a trip. This wasn't me. Oh, okay, okay. Well, we still have room for Chupa and Clean Hippie.
Yep, I'm waiting for him.
We got Chupa here, actually. Chupa trained us. Good job, Chupa.
Did he really?
That's right over there. Dude, they're killing them all over there. You gotta jump it. Go.
I'm not gonna be able to jump that. You crazy?
Come on, Blubber Man. Go for it, man.
I'll roll across it maybe, but I ain't jumping that.
Where are you going, dude?
I gotta go around the long way. There's no ladder on the other side.
Oh, well, you can climb up this side if you need to and try again.
And try again. Yeah, I'll be there all day.
I jumped it. It's a problem.
My dark elf could jump like nobody's business. My lizard, on the other hand, can't make a jump for the life of him. Not quite sure why.
You're at range, sir.
I hear a lot of mobs coming. A lot of mobs.
There's like 4 or 5 mobs right here right now.
There's 2 wizards right here behind me.
I don't know how those came since I had IVU up.
Oh my god.
Oh wow.
That's crazy.
And they're blasting me. Leave me alone.
Somebody
mess up.
Oh.
Somebody mezzies. Oh no, our bard's going down.
Clear at camp. Nope, clear at camp.
Yeah, camp it,
You
dude.
want me to
Camp it.
camp?
Yeah, camp it.
Okay, what?
You have to.
Okay. I'm
Quick.
going to camp right now.
Quick, man, quick.
This makes no sense, dude. I had IVU the entire way.
I'm gonna die. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I would start camping too, Sequoia. Or
I
Chupa.
think that was my fault.
I ain't gonna make it out, dude.
All
There ain't no way.
right, 12%. I'm going down.
20 seconds. Or no, wait, how many seconds? Yeah, 10, 15 seconds.
They're all on you
I
now.
got XP.
They're all on you.
Oh, Chupa, hold them off.
Oh,
Don't let him get me.
wow.
Don't let him get me, Chupa. I did
That
make
was
it
my
out.
fault.
Did you? Because it's
Well-
showing green to me.
Dude, I'm out.
Are
Well, I
you?
mean, I'll be on the second. They're not coming after me. Either that or
Oh,
I
okay.
might
Yeah,
hurt
you're
something.
you're now out of the group.
Woo.
Well,
It's just
that's
taking a
weird.
long time to get this smoke. Oh, I ducked the hill when you guys said gate. I had to duck. I would have landed.
Oh.
He fell down the hole.
Okay. I was like, I was invised.
I didn't
I
think it
don't know
was
what
yours. It was just a lot of mobs all of a sudden.
That was a ton of mobs, dude.
It's
Yeah, that hurts.
just a bit.
I'm down here with my cleric. I can get to you guys. Where is
Did you die as well?
me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, then if you didn't die, you could maybe res us with your cleric at the
Yeah,
entrance.
Yeah.
See,
Or I can move you guys to the safe hall. Bring my my cleric down there because he has invis to undead also.
Yeah, that's probably the best thing to do, man. I'm gonna give you consent right now.
Can somebody at least get the shaman's name, please?
Clean
Dirty
hippie is
Hippie.
all I know. Yeah. Who and
He's
where
watching
am
him.
I meeting up with? Is what he's saying. You're going to be meeting up with Maladori. Let us know what the tune name is. He's going to be switching over to his cleric here in a second, so we'll get you as soon as we can.
Yeah.
Are we're dragging everybody?
I'm going to drag all 3 of you. Yes.
Okay, I can see.
Where did you die?
Right there next to everybody else. There's a giant
I
everybody.
mean, I wasn't down there.
It's the room that we were in, right across the
Okay.
ladder. So when you first come in, just take a right.
So what's his name?
He's
Ramus?
Ramus, there you go.
RAMIS.
So, guys, I'm going to ask you guys on stream again and let anybody that might know the answer to this one. My bind wound is at 175. I thought it was a little higher than that. I thought it was like 198 there. but it is blocked. It is capped at 100 on my skills, and it's in red. Not quite sure what that means. Can't be drunk because I just died. I don't have any items on, so it can't be any of that stuff. Might be a bug with the game. I don't know if anybody else has checked their Bind Wound recently. I know Chupas is pretty high on his monk, but...
I have to check my monk. Yeah, my monk is maxed out for his level. He can't go any higher until he hits 50.
Because I wasn't able to get any skills yesterday.
Made you leader AC.
All right, man.
Should I try to log back in and invis, or should I just sit here at this title screen and wait for you guys to get back to the camp?
Not until I'm there.
Where did you...
Nah, sit until we get there, man. Sit until we get back. Don't worry about it. You bugged out and left us anyways, so...
No. Did you guys start screaming to camp, and I was already healing, and that's like...
You didn't have to listen. You could have manned up, got some freaking balls.
You want me to...
Like,
I got an experience shot when I was like 10 seconds left to camp. I was pretty happy about that.
We got one mob to like 6%, so maybe they can't.
You know, Drakmir would have sacked up and been like, "I got you guys.
Yeah,
man.
right.
We got this."
He would have gated.
Yeah, he would have.
Un gato en los pantalones. I got this.
Wait, his quirk has pants, so dude.
Actually, I started running towards you guys on Malik Dory until I just saw like lifelines going down.
Mine didn't go down. Mine just disappeared.
Yeah, I did.
I got smoked, dude. All those. I sat down at camp and I'm like, la 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 la. Bunch of mobs turned the corner and just ate my face.
That was like the a liar train.
3 wizards, man. That's rough.
3 wizards plus the 15 mobs that were behind you.
Or were there more than that? Oh my god, I didn't even
Bro,
see all
you had
those.
a ton behind you, man. They were stacked up. I only saw 2.
At first, because I turned around just to kind of take a look, because I can't use F9 when I'm a freaking ogre, dude. I'm just too big.
Yeah, you're just massive.
That gives merit, though, to the amount of hit points he has, that he was able to stay up that long.
Well, I did have your symbols and heroic bonds, so I think that's probably why I was able to stay as long as I did.
Oh, yeah.
Plus, you're an ogre.
I mean, unbuffed, all I had was 1071 on the hit points. So, really not that impressive.
That can't be true. You got 1871 right now.
1071.
No, that is an 8, sir.
Is it? That looks like a 10. I guess it could be an 8.
That's I'm telling you right now, it's an 8.
I guess it could be.
It not could be. It is.
All right, 1871 is what I got.
This is a fact.
Chiro Gaming says, any other side quest I should look for in Kino's area at low levels? Not at level 3. I think the first one you're going to run into is the Fang quest, right? Black Burrow?
Nah, well, depend. What class is he?
Bard, level 3 Bard.
You can definitely do. Well, you can do it as a ranger too, but you can definitely do the rabid wolves and grizzlies once you get out of Kino's Hills. I wouldn't do it just yet, but once you're able to kill those, you can turn those in to a person in the Paladin Guild. They will give you a good chunk of experience, and you will also get your rabies cured because you're bound to catch it.
Ooh, that's fantastic. I wish they had that in every zone.
Well, you're turning in the rabid pelts. So the fact that you're turning in pelts from a rabid beast, you're gonna need that cure.
Right. Thing lasts for an hour otherwise. Oh, and the bone chips, like Tara was saying, bone chip quest and Kino's.
Yeah, bone chips quest is good too.
Make sure they're unstacked. No stacks of any kind ever.
Stacks. But that one in Kino's is more of a faction. It does give a little bit of experience, but the faction's the main thing that you're doing it for.
Yeah, apparently you can get some pretty good experience in other zones. I never got that in the High Elf City. The High Elf City was just probably faction alone as well. I see a lot of people do the faction, so I'm not sure how great the XP is. Scroll up a bit and you'll see where I explain that quest. It's a static spawn, easy to camp, and drops the pelts every time. Are those the only ones you guys can think of?
Off the top of my head, yeah. I mean, I don't really do that many low quests.
I know when you get a little bit higher, probably in your 15s to 20s, you can go get the bandit sashes. Yeah,
in West Karana.
Mm-hmm.
Yar.
And it's pretty good experience anyways, just to kill bandits over there, so you're going to probably be in that region if you don't leave the Karanas altogether. Some people will leave the Karanas, go to like Common Lands or wherever the groups are at. Black Barrel is good though, man. I like the zone. It just don't really see a lot of people in there anymore. Can't talk to any of these people. I personally do Lightstone turn-ins. The Lightstones are what, like level 12?
They're good for a little bit too. I mean, you turn in the Greater Lightstones and Lightstones to the Gypsy Camps.
No, I meant the actual level of the Will-O-Wisp, like level 12ish.
Oh, I honestly don't know.
You need a magical weapon, but as a bard, you should be able to kite him around if you're good enough.
Songs, yeah.
Yeah, the Greater Lightstones is what Chupa was talking about, where you turn them in at the Gypsy Camp in South Karanas? Is it South or North?
It depends if you're evil or good aligned, supposedly. I don't know. I mean, I've always turned them in North Karana. I've never had an issue.
Can he run and do that bread quest that's going on, or is it over?
I think they already got, that got nerfed.
Nerfed.
Oh, man. That would be a little hard for him, too, though.
Yeah, especially at that level.
I mean, as soon as he gets Salos, it'd be faster, obviously, but there's a lot of Griffons floating around in those zones. And
Okay, I see one corpse. I see all of them. Okay.
Oh, we're all next to each other.
Did you camp in this corner next to where they were, Nonno?
The hall between the ladder, the whole ladder, and the room.
I think he jumped on the other side.
Right in between.
Okay, so you should be in a safe area. Go ahead and come back in, and I'll IV you and everything. And that way you can help me pull corpses.
What's up, Shix?
Let's see. You can do Wisp at around level 8 for a bard, but get a bind at the Gypsy because you will die. I mean, you're going to die a lot as a bard, I think, until you learn it. Even later on, if you make like one mistake, you die with that class, so. But Nato, you said you never really did a lot of kiting around?
Oh, wow. That scared me. Everyone consent Dank Elf also.
There you go. Did you ever play a bard, Chupa?
Hell no.
Nah, you're not really big into that.
Nope. I got one made, but he's like completely stripped down.
Right. Not much Chupa getting ready for my trip.
Oh, that's right. Vegas.
Whoa, nice. He's going to Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
I think, what is it, Celine Dion is singing over there almost permanently these days, it sounds like? If you're a Celine Dion fan. I always wanted to see Tom Jones sing. I know he was pretty big there in Vegas for a while.
Would you go see Tom Jones before you saw Britney Spears over there?
I probably wouldn't see Britney Spears, but yeah, I'd definitely go see Tom Jones.
You wouldn't see Britney Spears, dude?
Nah, especially, I mean...
she's only a jaw now anyway.
John? What?
Jaw. A jaw.
What's a
She
jaw?
has a part.
John?
A part.
What?
What?
In South Park, she shot her head off, but she had a jaw left.
That's right, she did.
Oh, I got you now.
I don't have consent from Gugglin.
I gave it to you.
He's on
I need to
Drakmir.
do it again.
Oh, on Drakmir, okay.
You know, AC be over there watching Tom Jones and Liberace. Like, hey, yay!
I definitely go see Elton John, too. That's where he's going. He's going to see Elton John.
I I'd see Elton John before Britney Spears. There's no doubt about that one.
AC be throwing his panties on stage too.
Had Elton John? Or Tom Jones?
Both, man.
All the above?
Yeah. But they, you know, they're all natural panties, made by plant fibers that gave them up willingly.
With hemp leaves and stuff. What's up?
Incoming roses.
I saw Elton John in that movie, the sequel. Was it Kingsman 2?
The Golden Circle.
Yeah, little weird movie. It was a lot more over the top than the original. Though
It was trippy. Yeah.
The original was pretty over the top too. But, I mean, this one went a little.
They were both pretty good though. They were entertaining.
Don't watch it while you're eating.
Especially if you're eating the burger.
Yeah, oh yeah. Any type of meat, you don't. Probably anything. Period. You probably don't want to be watching that one.
Yeah.
Because I like to sit down, eat something while I watch a movie, and I lost my appetite.
Did I get you, Chupa?
Yes, sir.
Alright. I am
Appreciate it, man.
going to disband and have you guys invite.
Who are
Invite
we
me.
missing here? Are we missing?
Dank Elf.
I don't see him. There he is.
Right behind you. I was hiding from you.
50% into level 3 already. He's moving along, man. Now, do you guys have a favorite Elton John song?
Anything Lion King? No, can't think of one.
Like Rocket Man, Piano?
Rocket Man's good.
Oh, don't, not Heroic Bond first.
What's that?
I can
The-
recast
the-
it if
the-
you need me to.
The Jesus song or whatever he sings. You know what I'm talking about?
But
The one
let
that
me know
sells
when your
balloons
jump
or
offs are
whatever?
on.
I like that one.
I just
I
have
don't
the
know
one.
the name of that
I'm
one.
good right now.
The Jesus song that sells balloons?
Yeah, Jesus. You know, that's his name, or whatever his name is. I forget this name. I forget the song, but I could think of it in my head.
I probably recognize it once I know the name, but I don't recognize
not
it from
singing
that
it, dude.
this description there.
I'm not singing it, dude.
Hum it like Cypher did for that one Bedroom Eyes.
Oh my god.
What? Did I
We're
miss
missing
something?
somebody still.
That's what I thought. Yeah, we were missing.
Tori. And
Tully hasn't taken.
clean.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Clean Hippie. Where's Clean Hippie at, man?
Dude, I don't think Clean
He
Hippie's a
didn't
real
get to me
person.
before you guys died.
Oh, okay. So he's still sitting out there. Sorry about that, Clean Hippie. We'll get you in as soon as
Well,
we can, man.
Yeah, he's probably up top.
I didn't see him whenever I came back in on Drakmir either.
He said he was on the
He's in-
living side.
Oh, is he coming over to the dead side?
He hasn't said anything in a while. He may have been letting us do our thing, so we'll see.
Okay, I'm disbanding and going up to the top. I have another rest to do, and then I'm heading out to Malingdory.
All right. Well, check it out. Naked Bard.
Hey now, hey now.
Okay, so yeah, he's on Ramus. That's not an Elton John song.
No.
Who is
Let
that?
me see if I can figure out that real quick.
That's not Depeche Mode. That's
Don't dream it's over, dude.
yeah, but who sings that?
Me? I was singing it, dude. Didn't you hear me?
You know, it probably wouldn't have been as big on the radio if you had been the main
What?
singer of that back in the day.
What? Why not?
Because they had a following already.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
okay.
Got my shrink in.
He said he is coming to his own now.
He says, yeah, where am I? I'm on Ramus. So he is in Guck Bottom, level 36 Shaman.
Okay.
On the live side, though,
Maybe. Drekmeyer left without giving me hero.
Imagine that.
Well, you could send him a tell. It's Ramis.
Why do I know that name?
I think he's grouped with us before.
I definitely have. I remember that name from something, man. All right, let's see here.
Harry Potter?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, he was the guy who turned into a werewolf, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
It's okay, Nana would never have mana for Heroic Bond because he would have spent all his mana on nukes.
Never gets old.
This is a burn, man.
Alright,
Strackmeyer. Oh, you actually came back for the bus?
not really, but okay. I'm out of mana.
Did you hear back from him yet, Remus?
I did. I am like in tail craziness.
Oh, okay. We'll stop talking to you then. Leave you alone. So have you noticed any difference so far with your epic, Chupa? I mean, does it feel like your stats have gone up to the next bump or not really?
Yeah. I mean, it's got great stats on it. It does. It's got 20 wisdom on it, 30 hit points, 70 mana, or 70 mana, and then other buffs too: strength, dex, stamina, and 10 to saves.
Is that Remus? No. Yeah, I was just wondering if like you got to that next set because I know sometimes, like especially with dexterity, there is that like level. I think it's 132, 134 butter zone where you start proccing a whole lot more than you did before. Do you feel like you have more mana to use your spells, like you're doing canny a lot less? Or?
I don't think. Nah. A shaman never does less canny, honestly. I don't think the stats that casters have really work the same way as melee characters do.
Oh, okay. Because I know with my cleric, when he got an upgrade to like 2 pieces at a time, I would be able to do like 1 extra complete heal, and that would be kind of noticeable with groups that really drain me down to like no mana all the time.
And that's the bad part. Is that's solo most of the way. So I mean, the buffs are expensive. Don't get me wrong. They are expensive. I just haven't really kept track of that.
Because you haven't really needed to, because you're just kind of relying on yourself and
yeah, pretty much.
Your equipment is kind of uber in the first place, so having one more set didn't really kind of push you over the edge, I guess.
I mean, the main thing for the shaman obviously is the clicky. So once I'm able to do that next level,
then you'll notice something.
That'd be super nice.
What are you looking for now? Like you got your funky, you got your clicky staff, and now you actually have your epic. Is there anything else that you really need to go after to, make your guy just that much more uber?
60 in Topor?
I get, yeah. I mean, obviously that's a goal, but is there anything else within that range, like before you get to just like spending 120k on an item?
Nothing that's earth shattering. It's not that much anymore either. It's come down quite a bit.
Really? What's the price going for now? Like 70?
No, not that much. I wish it was that low.
You said a lot, so
85 to 90, somewhere around there, probably.
That's
80 on the low end.
That's still good. From 120 to 80, that's fantastic.
It's doable. I mean, once this clicky starts getting, once I'm able to actually do it, and I can go and get some camps, it'd be a whole lot better.
You have ideas.
Once the clicky gets the clickies, get the clicky.
Yeah, once the click is able to click.
You have an idea of like the camps that you're thinking in mind that would be able to raise that cash, or ideas that you could tell other people where to go?
Velks is a cash cow and a half.
Solo?
Honestly. Say again?
You gonna do it solo, or are you talking about like with one person?
Nah, I can do it. I can do duo. I mean, duo is probably the best way to do it. Solo's always boring.
And how much cash are you raking in there on a good day where things are actually dropping? Maybe not the rares all the time, but on a good day.
I mean, so depending on which camp you get, I mean, I'm not going to get Broodmother with just a duo. That's usually Enchanters, snagging that one with the Cleric. But like Frenzy and stuff like that up there, Crystal Spider Eyes sells pretty decently. But the main thing is the Silver Chitin Hand, not Silver Chitin Hand, right? Sorry. The Crystal Chitin wristbands or Silver Chitin wristbands, whatever they're called. Those are the high dollar items from that camp, and those are about 5 to 6K still.
Are those lore or no?
No, those are not.
Oh, nice.
Everything else that drops in that camp is, but those are not.
Well, I mean, 5 to 6K, it's a lot of money, don't get me wrong, but if you're saving up for 80K, that's going to take you a little while.
It's going to take a while. Yeah, everything takes time. I mean, nothing's going to drop that's going to be instant. Boom, there you go.
Fungi, I mean, you get close to it, I guess, but...
Yeah, I mean, if I could ever get a CE group, that'd be phenomenal, but I got to get some levels first.
Right.
Is it showing him still in Lower Guck?
Is it showing him in Lower Guck? Let me look.
Yep, says Guck bottom.
Guck bottom.
Doesn't say which side.
No.
Maybe he's on the live side.
Are you talking to him or no?
I talked to him, but I didn't get a response as to if he was coming over to the dead side. And whenever I changed over characters, I don't remember the name because I had five.
It's
tells being sent to me.
R-A-M-I-S? R-A-M-I-S? Tara says, get out your plow, Chupa, because you're going to have to farm for that torpor.
Yeah. I mean, worst case scenario, if I got desperate enough, I could sell a few things off too.
It's an amazing spell. It's kind of a pain in the butt for clerics because our heals over times do not stack with that. But overall, I'm more than happy to let a shaman do his thing with that spell. Let's see. Go into Velk's a pauper, leave it a millionaire.
I wish.
I mean, see, enchanters live in that zone. The only other zone I think you might be able to do better in would be Western Waste as a shaman, once you do get torpor. Killed dragons.
Yeah, you need torpor for that one. Definitely. Don't go too far. Let me get you some buffs.
Oh, I'm not
anyone know where Slaith the Slayer is? I don't even know how to tell him to get to where...
The Slayer. In Lower Guck?
Yeah, I've never even heard of that before.
I don't think that's on the undead side. That sounds... Let me look it
It's
up.
not.
Look it up on the wiki. Slayer.
Slaith.
Slaith. How do you spell
Slaith.
that? S-L-A-T?
S-L-A-Y-T-H-E.
Slaith the Slayer. Old Froglock. Rogue level 20. Misted Thicket. Nope, that's not Slate. Slaith the Slayer. Lower Guck. Warrior. Level 32. Old Froglock. LOC is 755, negative 225. Does not show it on the map.
Yeah, I know where he is now. It was at Raster.
Oh yeah.
Dude, yeah. Actually, that's not too far because you'll come up
No,
next to the gargoyles.
He just said he was at the gargoyles, so I'm gonna head that way.
Trio Gaming says, would Shaman be a good choice? It's definitely a great class, but at the end of the day, you got to play what you enjoy. So if you're having fun with the Bard, I would say stick with the Bard. If you think the Bard is too active for you, because it is a very, very active class, you're going to be twisting songs all the time. You won't really get to type as much as you might with other classes. You're probably never going to get to sit down the whole time you play that class, unless you just die and you're trying to get your mana to go back up. But I hear that's painfully slow, so... Shaman on them,
no.
They're pretty busy.
You don't
too.
med for mana as a bard. You just go play something else or something.
Right. Shaman is still pretty active too, right? Because you guys are always canning, you're always buffing, dememming spells, putting spells on.
Yeah. That only happens whenever buffs come up. But typically, if your buffs are set, your spell list doesn't change too much.
Oh, okay.
Debuffs, slows, roots, And then the quick buffs like your haste and chloro, and of course a heal. Candy's up there, and if you're smart, you probably want to keep gate just in case.
X is open. I guess in the end they're just vastly different classes. A shaman versus a bard.
Yeah, definitely.
And as far as shaman goes, if you're thinking about playing that class, I would go ahead and do a little search for Super Bits and Bob. He has a YouTube channel. He also does a lot of streams when he feels up to it. When he's he has a few health issues, but he has played pretty much every race. I'm thinking every race, but he might have missed one in there. I don't know if he did the lizard yet.
I don't think he's on XR.
So yeah, he's pretty much played every race. And he's talked about where you can go at pretty much every stage of your development, like what buffs you might have, what equipment you might be using. Here's some low-level quests in this region that you start in, where to run to, how to get there. I mean, if you're even contemplating playing a shaman, he's the guy to go look at. And he loves that class. I don't know anybody else who has like 14 or 15 of just one class, but he does. I think he did start a enchanter not too long ago as well. I don't know if he's really liking that one too much. He played him up to at least level 20-ish. But I think you said you had a rogue, is what your main character was back in the day, so. Rogue, shaman, or bard, very different. I always see ogre shamans, but I don't want to be meta, though. I mean, if you look at Chupa, he's playing a lizard shaman right now. And you went that route for what reasons? Just the regen, or?
Well, regen I could have gone troll too. I just like XR. Forage is nice, honestly. I enjoy it. It helps out in the long run.
But no,
it's definitely a challenge, and you're evil if you want to be pure evil. I mean, not that the other ones aren't, but you're hated by everybody. There's no more evil than a lizard man, in my opinion.
I think you're right.
Kill everybody and everything. Humans,
Pretty
dark
much.
elves, kill anything you want, and don't worry about it.
Yeah, that's another reason I didn't want to worry about faction whatsoever, unless I wanted to work on it. And it's easy to get into a couple of cities on the mainland, so that way you can do some banking over there if you wanted to.
I'm absolutely surprised, though, that the Ixars don't actually hate themselves. Like, that would have been an interesting twist. Like, you start in the city, but immediately upon leaving it, you can never get back in.
Why is that?
I don't know. It'd just be cool to have, like you said, that one class that's hated by everybody, that has done so many wrong things that even their own people don't want them.
You could probably ruin it in there, I'm guessing. Somehow.
If you kill guards, I imagine you would.
Mm-hmm.
Tara says, I know a guy who plays a female Ixar shaman.
Yeah.
Nano?
Not me. I got a male Ixar. What are you talking about?
Could have fooled me.
Dark Dragon had one.
Did he?
Yeah. Shawara. Oh, Shawara.
Oh, that's right. Oh, my goodness.
It's been a
Or
while.
whatever it was. It's Shawar or something, or Shar Larla or something. I forget. Can't really tell. They had some makeup, some eye makeup or something, maybe? Is
Yeah,
about
they've
all
got
you can
face
tell?
paint.
Nah, Nodal just sounds like a female.
Doom,
Oh my
Doom
goodness.
used to say if you look under the tail, you could tell, but I don't. I'm just saying.
So he's saying he's thinking about doing it for alchemy, but I'll give you a heads up right now. Depending on how far you want to go to alchemy, it isn't worth it. It's freaking expensive.
It is expensive. I love alchemy. I find it incredibly fun. And if you have other tunes that you want to use the potions for, it's very handy. And I mean, like soul potions, love potions, damage shield potions. You can do all those
You
relatively
can do
easy and cheap, to be honest.
Well, how cheap is cheap? Because I've gotten over 3K dumped into alchemy right now, and I'm level 70 in alchemy.
It's cheaper than buying them.
But you
I
can,
guess.
if you use it or sell it for a profit, you're doing fine, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I mean, you have to get there first.
Yeah.
It's
You have
not
to be
something,
25
It's not something you're
before-
gonna do. Yeah, it's not something you're gonna do with just a couple of hundred plat. That ain't gonna happen.
You can do
a stack
soul
of
potions till they max easy cheap, dude. I can't remember what that maxes out at though.
the max is very low on soul potions. It's like 35.
Yeah.
That's probably your bread and butter for making money, at least, if you're ever in the tunnel and just sell soap potion. Everybody always wants them, so.
It's the easiest.
They can sell. Sometimes it takes a while.
I guess depending on how many other people are selling them that week.
Yeah. But
So,
soul
like,
pots
my
cost
warrior-
about they cost about 60, 68 to make, depending on your charisma and stuff. And you can sell them for 100.
It's a little bit better profit margin than tailoring with the backpacks. It's about 15 plat for the high-quality bear scan. You sell them for about 30.
But,
Yeah.
but like my warrior loves, I mean, mine's a wood elf. Now if you had Guglin, but I use lev potions, soul potions, invis versus undead potions, all that stuff. Instead of having to get the cloak and the quickie bracer, you could get shrink. Be very handy. It could be very handy.
A lot cheaper, too, because that bracer, I think last time I heard, was in, like, the 60s.
You can make a lot of IVU
Nah,
potions for 60,000 flat, dude.
It's less than that though. I mean, granted, you can get a lot of potions, but I want to say it's in the 20s.
20s, though. Well, it's
But
definitely
even still,
more
it's
achievable.
crazy. Yeah, it's crazy expensive.
And the Peggy Cloak, did they change that? I know ZK was talking about how some of the mobs now are not MQable because they made that against the rules.
I don't understand how, but whatever. I mean, good luck. Good luck enforcing that.
Right.
Good luck enforcing that. Seriously, good luck enforcing loot rights.
Well, what'd they do? Make MQs not a thing, or what?
There was a post on the forums from one of the, I think one of the new GMs, talking about if you sell the loot rights to like Stormfeather, because there's a big debacle about Stormfeather right now. Again, go figure. And people selling loot rights. If you have that camp, what you do with the loot on that mob is up to you. But once you kill the mob, get the fuck out of Dodge.
Well, no, my understanding was they didn't want you kiting it around while someone came to loot it, like not killing it, kiting it around for like a half an hour while someone ran there.
Oh, well, you
No,
you
no.
can't.
On the right.
No,
No,
They
that's
said
not
flat
what
out.
it's about.
They said flat out the loot rights. You cannot sell the loot rights.
Yeah, it's
in that
because
post.
of the fact that people will stand there AFK holding the camp. They'll sell the loot rights and then they'll just stay standing there. They're not giving up the camp.
Which that's not even legit. You got your
Kinda
kill.
weird.
Move along. Now, granted, if nobody's there to claim the camp after you're done with it, whatever floats your pickle, man.
Hey, we know that guy.
Man, this was a dick, man. Why we?
Were
What's up, homie?
we still getting Cypher and
Yeah,
Remus?
I just finally got them.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure what was going on there. I was leaving you doing your tell thing, but I was just kind of curious.
I don't know where we're at. That guy just did a camp check.
Phelan? Phelan's here?
That's Shariki. Yeah.
What level is he? Level 60 by now?
All right, here we are.
55 anyway. Oh, it's the shaman.
I want to say it's 59.
Let me give him
Okay,
valor.
invite us when you're ready.
Yep.
No. Mm-mm. No, ever, never. Oh, he's a barbarian shaman, dude.
No, just a GM on a power trip saying he'll ban people who sell loot rights to certain mobs, but the same guide says that AFK camping is okay even though it's against the rules.
AFK camping isn't against the rules though. You just have to be back before the spawn. You have to control the spawn. That's all it is.
I don't know. It sounds like whoever they got in there seems to be a little toxic to... Or maybe not toxic. Maybe he's just causing tidal waves. He jumped in, did a cannonball, and the whole community is still trying to calm back down.
Very bad, guys.
Is popping a pet a bad idea? Pathing, etc. Yeah,
Yes.
I would wait until we get to our location. Then you can pop your pet all you want. I'll be right back. Did he want it in the call? Phelan?
Oh, I don't know. He's just went AFK, so
okay.
we'll have to ask him when he gets back. You think this barbarian shaman has all his spells?
Oh, he went AFK and
Casey?
he didn't give me any breeze? Or
Wait,
anything?
you
or-
had just got back, so maybe he didn't notice you were here.
Oh, I was in his group.
Oh, well. I don't know.
He sent me a tell saying I'm not giving him breeze, and then he left. So I don't know what that meant.
I heard that enchanters are a plat expensive to play. Is that correct? I don't think that's right. I mean, if you're doing jewelry, then yeah, that's going to cost you a lot of money, but charisma items aren't that expensive. I guess if you're going with intel items, maybe.
Ding, baby.
Oh, congrats, man.
Rats.
One more for complete heal. Hurry up.
I mean, Cypher, you went a little extreme with your guy. Like, you bought him all the best stuff you could possibly get your hands on. So he cost you a fair bit of money, but you don't have to go down that route.
No. I even bought like 100 plat weapons for my pets so that I could wreak some damage, and that was whenever I was using summon pets and not charm pets.
I guess it depends on how you're going to play your enchanter. If you're going to play him in a group, or if you're going to play him solo, or a little bit of both, then yeah, you probably can spend quite a bit of money this way. All right. Following him whenever you guys are ready.
Okay, it's moving.
Me and the Bard are all the way down the hall.
Come back, Cypher. Never mind. Good. You good?
We're all moving. If you guys are with us.
Yeah. I was buffing him.
Did you get me with the hastes and stuff?
No.
Mob.
What would you say on that one, Chupa? Is playing a enchanter necessarily a expensive class?
No.
Yes, that's what I said.
I've never played enchanter, so I don't know. But I think you would probably need certain things. I mean, you need that 7,000 charm breaking invis versus an animal ring for sure, dude.
You don't need it. It helps.
You don't need it. It helps a lot. I'll be honest. Yeah, it does help.
It does.
But you could also just go with Dark Elf.
Right.
Or just invis yourself.
Spell.
Or you could be a dark elf with the ring, just because.
Well, the ring does invisibility versus animal, right? Not necessarily dark elf.
It doesn't matter though. I mean, he's saying you can have the hide and invis versus.
Yeah, because hide doesn't always work. Especially at low levels.
If you're looking for a class that really is not based off of gear at all, or at least, yeah, I was gonna say necro. But yeah, mage is probably in there with it too.
Yeah, 2 pet classes.
I mean, mine's 14. I haven't had one piece of gear yet, so there you go.
On your mage? Oh yeah, because you're doing the naked playthrough.
Naked Gnome Challenge, baby.
He's planning to be level 60 in Aftermath with a naked mage.
Yeah, dude. I'm planning to get my epic.
I guess that doesn't count though, right? Because it's a weapon.
Yeah,
it's a spell.
I heard that. Not before me.
I said no, before me. It's a spell. It's a spell, by the way. So yeah, you're good. You're good.
The thing I did was secondary and primary. You're allowed because you're not wearing it. I don't think I'm gonna let the range thing have a range because where would you put it? You're not wearing a belt. Like where would the range go if you're naked? I mean,
okay.
You can't just stuff that in your little gnome butt crack and walk around with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put it somewhere.
What about rings and necklace?
No, I don't think so. I think that's clothing, man.
That's just no, it's not.
Cosmetics.
Those are accessories, man.
Yeah.
So what the hell's a weapon in the secondary then?
You hold them in your hands. It's like holding a beer and a donut. You know what I mean? It's kind of the same thing.
So then rings would be the same thing. You put them on your fingers.
That's wearing it though. You don't wear you don't wear the weapon. You hold it.
It is not clothing.
That's
you
what I'm
said
saying.
naked. You can still be naked with a ring.
No, I don't think so. I mean, not what kind of ring are you talking about, dude?
You know what I'm
Being naked with?
hmm
You should go with the beer and a donut, though. I think that would be pretty cool.
It'd be pretty awesome, actually. I mean, what was that strange brew? They were eating donuts and drinking beer? I don't know. I don't think I've drank donut, beer and ate donuts at the same time. Sounds disgusting to me.
It kind of actually does. I don't drink beer, so. But no, I mean, you can get like any one of the steins that they have out there. That would look like it. I don't know about a donut.
Yeah. Maybe something that glows would be a ring. Circle.
I can't think of any secondary item that looks even remotely like a donut. Snow cones, I think, is the closest they got. They didn't really have a lot of gag stuff in this one, like they did with later expansions when they started coming out with like holiday events. You get, the candy cane and.
Yeah, when I logged into live, the last time there was people wearing top hats and stuff, man. It's pretty weird. I'm not gonna lie. He doesn't want to camp in the room. We should be in the hall, I think is what he's saying.
Oh, is that okay? Well, we can move out there.
I don't know. Something about not sitting in the room or something.
Putting on the Ritz, man.
Putting on the Ritz. Wasn't there a frog that sang that or something on Bugs Bunny? Or what? Oh no, his "Hello My Darling" song. Remember that frog from Bugs Bunny?
Mm-hmm.
The WB frog.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thanks, Daryl. Level 49.
What did you ding?
Congrats.
Experience here is so much better than KC. It was nice to go to a different zone, though. Got to explore a little bit more. I think Thum was always the one that pushed us to go to different places.
Yeah, like Dragon Necropolis. Yeah.
Oh, I still want to go. I still want to go there, man.
So do I.
Yeah.
We
We got the people.
We could try
We
it
got
out,
the
yeah.
power. Well, I mean, not with these characters.
No,
No,
these
with this group of people that we got.
Where are we gonna sit?
Out here, I think.
Oh, okay.
He said past the hole, right?
That we were just at the hole, weren't we?
No, I think he's talking about this hole out here.
Oh, what kind of hole?
What?
Okay, he's right here.
Right where? Oh, okay.
I'm so lost. Okay, here we are.
Where are we playing to?
Great.
Cramped quarters. I'm
Okay.
scared. Save me.
We're about to all get shrunk. That's why.
Hold me.
Oh, are we? Oh, I want a double.
Yeah, Dank Elf got a double. Look at him, man. He's so cute.
You got a
Double
single.
troubles.
I'm taller than you, dude.
Yeah. What, you didn't get a double then?
I don't think dark elves can get doubles, can they?
Maybe
I don't know.
About to find out. That would be a no, sir.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm tall, man. I'm
Hey,
cool.
where's-
Look at
oh,
that barbarian, dude. Jeezy Pete's. He's like so tall.
Not for long.
I'm like up
Shebang.
to Chupa's butt crack. Like the edge of his buns right there where my head hits.
How's my anus look?
You're definitely a male XR. I'm just saying.
Looking underneath that tail.
Right there?
There's
Right there?
two little pebbles under there, dude. Under that tail. Know what I mean?
Gotta look under these frogs. Let me know what race, what gender these things are.
Dead.
They're undead. It's falling off. Don't worry.
Alright, Chippy, you're on heels. I'm on Muley. Okay? Thanks, buddy.
No.
I'm being a wizard, Harry.
No, you're being a cipher. Warrior cleric.
Look at that. This nuked him for like 200 and something, man.
Although, to be honest, Tara pulled it off. She did that on one of those PvP matches and actually won. Changed my whole concept of what clerics can actually do.
Oh, later on, the clerics could solo really good on live, dude. Really good.
Yeah, but they get bash and they get the really sick summon weapons.
They got pets.
Plus, the pet was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
The hammer pet, or was it a different?
Yeah,
Because
the hammer pet got really good on live.
Perks could pull with it,
Yeah.
like single pull with it.
That's the only thing I remember the hammer pet being used for, is actually that you could pull with it.
Well, they buffed it up, and they made it nice.
And I don't remember ever actually having any particular skill with it other than you had to assist, like, the monks or whoever was pulling. Attack his target, and then you were done. Like, that was super simple for the cleric. All the work was done for him.
Okay, you got it. So where did they go?
I definitely need to get this guy some Skyshine armor.
I might be getting some with TOV tomorrow for my rogue.
Have you gotten the faction yet for your shaman, or no?
For my rogue?
No, he's on me. No, not yet. I've gotten some, but I don't think I'm good enough to go ahead and turn in.
Shame you weren't on yesterday when they offered us to go over to, was it Avatar War and somebody else?
Oh, that would have been nice.
Yeah, it was
Statue?
Yeah, statue, yeah. They were thinking about doing both of those.
That's all you need is one tag on each, and you should be pretty close, if not already there.
You don't get that every day, that kind of offer. So. Plus, it's always cool to see Avatar War go down. I don't think I've actually seen Statue go down in person since I've been back, so that would have been kind of cool to see as well. We had a warp issue earlier.
Talk about the pet, I think.
But it wasn't like a common warp issue. You fell down the hole, and then trying to get out of the hole, it did a warp thing. That shouldn't have anything to do with a pet, right?
Depends on how close he is to the wall when he summons it.
Yeah, that'd be bad.
Man, I don't even know what to use mana on.
Honestly, I'm gonna use my pet real quick. I'm gonna get mine out.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like, we're not sure about pets, and everybody gets their pet out.
Go for it.
No, that's good as long as, I mean, seriously, as long as you summon it right here in the middle of the hallway, you're good to go. He's not near the wall.
Cypher
So
got
he's gonna get a shrink, though, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Man, get your pet out.
Oh, I am.
I don't have a pet, dude.
My pet is...
Got me a
my
pet
pet's
snake, you know
humongous.
what I mean?
My pet's about as tall as an ogre.
No, he's a little taller. I'm about up to his knee, maybe a little higher than his knee.
No, I mean, whenever you're normal height. Actually, he's not, because you would still be touching the roof.
That's a big pet, dude.
That is pretty big.
I don't think you can shrink it either.
Might be able to.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, I want to ride the puppy dog.
He's a warrior.
Don't you think about it, AC. You'll break it. Break that puppy dog.
Alright, I'll just get him from behind.
Oh, my gosh.
What the?
Hey, doggy.
Look at that tail.
Oh, look at that tiny skeleton. Oh, my God. That's
That's not weird.
It's a tiny skeleton, though.
There you go. Now everybody's nice and small. We got one more pet that needs to shrinky. Alright, so Slick Nasty wants to know what's a better class to main, Druid or Shaman?
That's a very hard question.
What do you want to do?
Both can solo, although the Shaman probably can solo a whole lot better than the Druid.
It really depends on how you want to solo. Because both classes can solo all the way to 60.
That's
They
true.
sold differently.
Quad versus single. First character on P99.
Actually,
if you like Druid, if that's a class that you're even considering, I would suggest the Druid because you're going to make so much more money doing teleports if you happen to, spend an hour or two doing that, especially during peak hours. That should help you with any other character that you make down the road, as well as just outfitting your druid.
I mean, whenever you say that they can quad versus single, a shaman can quad kill just as easily as a druid can.
Yep.
Can they really?
Actually,
Okay.
I've seen them
You
kill
gotta
6 mobs at a time.
Yeah, you got to get the right level though. Like right now at 49, I can do it with my new dots. Before it wasn't very efficient, but these 49 dots just wreck mobs.
Are you casting individually on each one of those mobs at the same, or are you doing them all at the same time?
You gotta root them, dot them.
Oh, so you're doing root rot.
Individually. Yeah, it's just root rotting. But this new dot that I have is 146 a tick. And then the other one is 55 a tick.
Oh no, pets.
Not pets. Pet. Yours went.
Where did that come from? Anyway, oh, there it goes again.
Wizard somewhere.
Wizard.
How's he able to hit us through a wall?
Magic.
Actually, he is using magic.
Depending on where you're killing, because like KC has really high HP on their mobs, man. You can't really root rot.
No, I mean you gotta get the right camps. Like right now, I am doing. Oh, he resisted. I'm doing blood gills when I solo, and their hit points aren't that bad. So it's literally just one dot. I put one envenom bolt on them, and they usually die from it.
Tara says, if money is on your mind, Druid can make it for you sooner than Shami, but Shamis will grow as they level and can camp so many things. They do cost a fair bit of money. Torpor is probably the most expensive spell in the game. I think it is the most expensive spell in the game, and that's about 90k right now just for that level 60 spell. So you're going to need a little bit of money to outfit your Shaman.
But that said, you can get into groups with your Shaman and even solo mobs that give you a lot of money with your Shaman without Torpor
and you
to be able to make the money for it.
You don't have to deck them all the way out either. You don't have to go crazy like I have.
Right.
And I haven't gone crazy like some people have.
Although, to be honest, Shamans are probably more oftenly used in groups than you will a Druid. I love Druids in my groups, don't get me wrong, I'm not insulting them in any way, but they're not as great as a Cleric. They don't have the slows that a Shaman has, so they don't tend to be the first choice.
Yeah, it's kind of weird with the Shaman that they don't get a pre version of their Torpor, because their Torpor is as strong as our level 59 heal over time. And I think people don't notice that because of the fact that Torpor just plays such a huge part in raids and soloing for them.
It's actually a little stronger because it actually overrides ours. It does have a negative side effect where ours doesn't, where it snares you, basically, so you can't really back up or move at a high speed. But I think the reason it's so great on a Shaman is Shamans just have more mana pool because they can cannibalize, give them a couple of Flowing Thought items like Kha'Zix Brain in a Jar or the Shaw Quest. Add on the Canny, the Regen, Fungi, whatever, you can augment all that stuff with. And their mana pool never really goes down, like, ever, so...
And if you end up later on getting into a raid guild, you may never have to spend any money on getting to a point where you're solid with your gear, like Vindy BP and Sky Shrine armor. If you don't have to get a Sky Shrine breastplate, that's one thing you don't have to worry about. But Vindy BP is, of course, is something that only a few guilds just go and do every day.
I wouldn't count. Like, I mean, it's great if you're going to get it. You probably will if you play the game for several years, but don't count on it happening.
Well, Paradigm Shifts, which your clerics in, they go almost every night to do Vindy.
Is my cleric in that guild?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, soon you'll be saying, is my warrior in kittens because of DKP?
Oh, no.
I didn't know.
I don't know if Paradigm Shift has DKP points. I don't really
they don't.
Ever go with it.
The Paradigm Shift doesn't. But, yeah.
Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention, and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.